Telefon. Ah. Köszönjük.
Köszönjük, viszont kívánjuk.
Szia. Szerintem, hogy nem. Wow. Giant couscous, Egyptian rice. Wow. Looks good.
See the bag?
We are backstanding.
O da var şurada koyun.
Anything else?
That's all, thank you.
Thank you.
1750.
How are you? Good. We need a bag.
Yep, ready, sir. You want to see something?
That's all right, yeah. Füge. Czereśnie.
ايه مدرسة حده خيي
Alright guys, today I'm going to prepare a Hungarian dish with a twist. It's almost vegetarian, except for I'm going to use some bacon. You can leave it out and just make a vegetarian dish. Now I'm going to use cauliflower, potatoes, onions, garlic and some thyme. I'm also going to use some maize some chaat masala, chilies and sour cream. Also some Parmigiano Reggiano. So this dish is going to be a very thick stew topped with cauliflower patties. It's very simple to prepare. I'm just going to slice all these potatoes, and I should have some hot water running. I'm just going to boil some water to make the whole process faster. Again, this is going to be an extremely simple recipe. Nothing complicated at all. You see the thickness of the potato, so it's not too thin, not too thick. The reason I'm using red onions is very simple. I have basically run out of white onions and I need to use up the red onions. But normally I would use white onions for this purpose. I'll keep one for the cauliflower. I'm just going to add some boiling water and start to cook the potatoes. Now seasoning is going to be extremely simple. I want to keep this dish extremely simple, as I just said. So seasoning is going to be salt, I'm going to use some marjoram, not too much, a bit of ground caraway seed, I'm going to add some sweet paprika, of course Hungarian, lovely. And I'm going to add some kucharek. Kucharek is a universal vegetable seasoning. It does have some MSG in it, and that does help with the simplicity of this dish. Okay, so potatoes are cooking perfectly fine. Don't have to worry about it. Now we're gonna move on to the cauliflower. So, don't forget about the bacon. I'm going to add, this is very hard. So this bacon, as I said, you can either leave it out to have a truly vegetarian meal, or you can add for extra flavor. So, cauliflower. I'm just going to cut around the core, get the core, but the cauliflower is still in one piece, and I forgot to add the thyme. Just add the thyme to the potatoes, and I'm going to slice the cauliflower. Into small pieces. Okay. Now I'm not going to use the whole cauliflower because that's way too much for this purpose. So just take about half of it. It's about 1/3, is not even half, 1/3 of the cauliflower, and I'm just going to fry this off. Very messy today, very messy. All right, so lovely. I'm going to add some olive oil. All right, now I'm going to use this maze to form the cauliflower patties. So just like you make arepas, I'm going to use a little amount, and I'm going to season it with this chaat masala, which is an awesome seasoning. Okay, so this goes in. I'm just going to add some water to this, like so. And mix it through. And I can already see that this can take a bit more water. All right. I'm just going to add this onion to the cauliflower. Nice. And the garlic. Not completely minced. Perfect. Now, tomorrow I'm going to cook a lovely bean dish for you, and I'm going to use these beans, which we normally get from Hungary. The size of these beans is enormous. These beans are incredible. I've done this before on my channel, on the main channel. These beans are amazing. So I'm going to soak them overnight. Lovely. And cook them tomorrow with the smoked ham that we bought for Easter. So we've just seen the footage from the Hungarian shop in Thickening. Store paprika. Amazing shop. Look at this. This is a proper smoked ham. The smell is amazing. This has not been brined or anything. This is just smoked. And oh wow, I'm looking forward to this. Now back to the cauliflower. So I'm going to cook up the cauliflower. The potatoes are boiling as crazy. And I can already check the seasoning. Yeah, perfect. Wow, amazing actually. Nice. Okay, this can boil away. Okay, so I'm just going to make a roux. Just use rapeseed oil for this purpose. I don't need too much. That's it. And then I'm also going to add some Hungarian sour cream. Lovely. And I'm just going to add some boiling water to the roux from the potatoes. Very simple. So whenever you make roux, either add boiling water or ice cold water to avoid lumps. Very simple. Okay, this is pretty much cooked out, so I can thicken my potato stew. Yeah. I'm just going to remove the thyme. Alright, so I'm just going to add the bacon back. Lovely. I guess this is my kind of vegetarian dish. So obviously not vegetarian, but it's heavy on veggies and it does have some meat in it. All right. So that's quite a bit of sour cream. Now, moving on to the cauliflower patties. Alright, so I'm just going to work this together. The arepa mix with the Indian spices and the cauliflower, and it works amazingly. Just imagine this should have the same consistency as if you work with meat. So let's say ground beef would have the same consistency as this if you are trying to attempt patties. Nice. I'm just going to add some Parmesan cheese to this for extra flavor. Okay, this should do. Not too much. And I use the cornmeal. to coat. Alright, just going to use some oil to deep fry the patties. Yep, feels good. Perfect. All right. Now I'm just going to deep fry these. Lovely. Now these are almost ready. Lovely. Again, if you like, you can keep these vegetarian, but it's quite nice with a bit of bacon, especially if you have some really nice special bacon. That's it. Alright, these are done, so I can take them out. Cauliflower patties. You could even use these as a burger. It would work perfectly fine. Okay. Bit of chili. Lovely. And I'm just going to add some more parmesan. Lovely. And a bit more sour cream. Alright guys, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this episode. Now this is a very simple and very inexpensive dish. Anyone can create this, just get the right seasoning. This is going to taste awesome, I can tell you. Again, if you want to keep it vegetarian, just leave the bacon and you get almost the same result. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.